done a water experiment in a while, and I have this idea to test the duration of how long the structure lasts within the structured water. So this is 24 hours charged as normal. I'm going to put this in the freezer, and then we're going to thaw it out and let it sit for 8 hours, and then put it in the freezer, and by that time it freezes, it'll be close to about 20 hours, and we'll have a better idea, and we'll just keep repeating the process until we see a decrease in the radionics. Here's the 24 hours charged. It's got an intense shock wave pattern. We're going to let that sit for at least 8 hours, and we'll see how much it's dissipated. So this one is closer to 8 hours charged. I can't remember the exact time without looking back. There is less happening, but it's still pretty vivid. Oh, got a rainbow. So it's hitting stage 4 now. So, in a sense it's going up, but in a sense it went down. But we'll just keep observing till we find what we're looking for. So we are at about 24 hours discharged. We're starting to see some oxygen bubbles. Right here is where things are interesting. Not only are we getting a cross-section of that weird striated lines that I've noticed before in the past, a little bit of rainbows, but this is more reverting back to stage 2 radionics. Even though it has qualities of stage 4 barely, it's slowly reverting back to bulk water. And we'll just continue and keep observing this strange phenomena. It took so long for the freeze results. The last 2 tests I did, the example got temperature shocked, but they all looked like this, where all the energy was stuck on one side of the cup, and it kind of looked like that on the other side, where it's more bulk water than structured water. But this is about 48 hours of discharge time, so I'm a little impressed that it's still retaining its structure. I thought it would dissipate a little bit after a day, but we'll keep thawing this out, and we'll do another day to see how well the energy holds in the water. Here we have 3 days, 72 hours of discharge time, and for whatever reason, it restructured itself, and I don't know why. I left it in the same spot, haven't done anything to it except let it thaw and refreeze it. So we'll do it another day and see what happens. Alright, I think we've hit the maximum cap time. This is 4 days of discharge time. So if you're following along, this is 4 days of the water being outside of the water system. And for the most part, it lost its structure at this point. I wouldn't even consider this structured water, considering that's the sea urchin we all dread and hate. But I'll go ahead and make an official post, so keep your eyes posted for that, and thanks for tuning in.